2 weight classes. You must smash and fight ready assassin. Gastelum passing him, double leg him and tapping him. Who was the first to bring the smoke straight to Adesanya? This 5'9" middleweight, call me the Brown Bomber.
Alright guys, let's talk about the main event of UFC 287. I mean, my goodness, that was a hell of a fight. I did not expect that to end the way that it did, and to be honest, like I said in one of my videos, it was hard for me to pick Adesanya to win again, just simply based on the history, the data. You know, I was hoping he'd pull it off for sure. But it was hard for me to pick him to win just because of the history. But my goodness, what a knockout. I mean, this might be one of his best knockouts, if not the best knockout of his entire career. I mean, now this is going to be one of his biggest highlight reels that he's had, and it's pretty impressive. I mean, this guy that he fought was a monster, is a monster. Alex is rumored to be going up to light heavyweight, and man, to be honest, I think the guy can fight a heavyweight and still be successful. I think the guy's a monster. I think he can compete at middleweight, light heavyweight. He can even fight at heavyweight. He's so big. He's such a monster. I think he can be competitive all those weight classes. The rumor is he might be going up to 205. That weight cut is killer to 185, so I wouldn't blame him. But you know, there's a lot of interesting fights at light heavyweight for him. That Jiri Prochazka, I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing that last name. That Jiri fight sounds pretty fun with him and Poatan. You know, and it seems like if he goes up in weight class and he beats a top contender, then fights for the title, and then Izzy wants to fight the light heavyweight champ, or he wants to come down to middleweight. I mean, I'm sure this is the storyline that they want to make. They want to do a champion versus champion again, and they want to settle this third fight, this third fight between them. You know, and so this is what I think is going to happen. Alex goes up to light heavyweight. He becomes champion there. Izzy continues terrorizing the middleweight division. He's looking for the next big challenge. I think he's going to, once Alex wins that belt at 205, he's going to want to fight for that light heavyweight belt against him and try to become double champ status. I think this is what's going to happen. It is my prediction, but who knows? Alex might rally for that third fight immediately, but I don't know if Adesanya wants that. I'm not sure if anybody well, I'm sure a lot of people want to see that third fight, actually. Heck of a rivalry, heck of a fight. You know, both times it was intense results. It was just amazing. I think I don't think Poatan did a lot of things wrong. I just think he got a little careless in that one exchange where he was knocked out. You know, he thought he had Izzy up against the fence. He thought he had him up against the ropes. And then Izzy played a little rope-a-dope, and then ba-boom, you know, came in with the counterattack. And I think that was kind of part of Izzy's strategy was doing a little rope-a-dope, playing possum, because he knew he'd be up against the fence again. He knew that he'd be walking around, hitting, kicking, moving, and that eventually he'd be up against the cage again. And I feel like that was kind of part of his strategy. He knew he'd be up in that position again where he'd play possum and then counter at that exact same moment. And it was a beautiful strategy, because that's when Alex is opening up, and he fired at the same time that Alex fired, and that's when he's open, and that's when he's more vulnerable. And he saw the hole, was able to capitalize on it, and become the two-time UFC middleweight champion. I was happy to see him win. It was a spectacular fashion knockout. You know, like I said, I'm working my way back up there. People want to see Rocky too, and I'm working my way towards him again. So, congratulations to him. Style bender. What an incredible fight, incredible fighter. very happy for him, and we'll see him in the future for sure.
So yeah, is that happiness that you have for Adesanya is part of that, because you know him beating Pereira makes it more likely that, okay, your dream of fighting him for the title is still alive?
I think I think the reason why I'm so happy for him is because yes, if he keeps winning, it just makes it that much more exciting. The storyline is gonna come together. If I keep winning and then he keeps winning, then we're gonna meet each other again, and it's just gonna make the storyline that much better.
Yeah, and for Pereira, if you were him, what do you think is the better option for him to? Because your friend Henry Cejudo, if you've been taking a look at what he's been posting, he's very much thinks that Pereira should be out there asking for that trilogy, asking for that rematch. So what's your take on that? Do you think it makes more sense for him to go to 205, or do you think he should be campaigning for that trilogy?
I think Henry's got a point. Actually, Henry's got a point. If Alex really wants this rematch, then he should go for it. I don't know why you would want to settle for anything other than a title fight. I mean, this is the highest point that you can get to in our sport. So why wouldn't you want to get there? Why wouldn't you want to fight for the title? But I also get it. Like, maybe he wants to try something different. Maybe he wants to fight someone else. Like they've been in each other's face for like a year and a half now, just thinking about each other. They fought each other. Well, actually more than that, because they fought each other in the past few years as well. But in the UFC is what I mean. They've had to deal with each other for the past year and a half. Um, Maybe they want to switch it up. Maybe they want to see a different face in front of them across the cage. So it's a personal preference. I think Alex moves up a division. He's looking for another challenge, and I think he has a lot of great challenges that he can win at light heavyweight. Once again, guys, this channel is brought to you by Jimmy Bars. Get your Jimmy Bar on. They're at any location across the U.S. in any Walmart. So go ahead and get it. I was able to keep my hands out of the cookie jar and kept it in the Jimmy Bar jar. And was able to have a successful weight cut. My weight did not affect me in any way, shape, or form, thanks to Jimmy Bars. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Hey.